Nothing but a reflection of terror. When retribution crawls from the darkness, our inner fortitude is put to the test. The Circle of Needle and Thread. Assignment number 533. Eye for an eye.
Utterly Doomed Midst.
Oh, yes, that's right.
We're back.
Utterly Doomed Midst.
Yeah, it's still pretty doomed.
At pretty much the moment where we last saw it. Well, that's not quite true.
It's a few hours later.
Stationary Hill is not looking so hot at the moment.
Garbage everywhere. Flyers for the big sale of Midst strewn upon the streets. Doors open, broken boxes, crates, carts.
Abacuses, welcome to the trust pamphlets.
It would be a nice place if it weren't for the colossally vast, quietly howling and increasingly close, vast, terrifying, reality-gnawing tsunami of black fog ocean inbound rapidly. Oh, that.
Oh, yeah.
It is a spectacularly terrifying scene. Listening to this, it may not seem particularly terrifying, but with the power of your imagination, you, too, can become very upset.
With our help.
Hey, critters, it's me, Marisha Ray. I had exactly a minute and a half of free time today, so I thought I'd make a little unboxing video for y'all, unpacking everything you get with a Twitch subscription to Critical Role. Okay. Safety third. The fuck was that? Oh. So the first thing we've got here is our live and professionally moderated chat. Twitch is the only place that you can actually get this. You know, it's a little strange to hold because it's an amorphous concept, but honestly, you can't deny this craftsmanship. It's really well made, and oh, you can post links in this too. That's really cool. So yeah, put that in your chat and click it. Oh, yeah, this is cool. This is the ability to watch all of Critical Role's VODs immediately after the live broadcast ends and before they're uploaded to YouTube. Oh, it smells like ranch? Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's me. I had ranch on my salad earlier. Yeah, this smells like nothing. Oh, here we have Gift subscriptions, which you can either give to a fellow critter by name or at random using a fancy Twitch algorithm. You can give away a lot of subs with this, which I guess it's why it's so heavy for something that's technically non-tangible with a value that's deeply subjective to the consumer. Oh, sick. Yeah, I'm so excited to show you all this part. With the Twitch subscription to Critical Role, you can use all of our incredible custom emotes in chat. We have so many emotes in here. Let's see, we have, Art Dad, super cool. Yeah, we got Ashley Hype, fun one. Oh, look at Trinket here. He's so, oh God. Oh God. Broom, hang on. I can fix this. I'm fixing it. Jerry! Oh God, okay. I'm sorry, Trinket. Yeah, that'll work. I need more glue. This is not gonna be enough. Don't tell Rachel, okay? Okay, please, nobody. Shakira, will you cut all this out?
Welcome back. As you all look around, the mist still gathering at the base of the cold front that is the ghost ship itself. The Crimson Abyss sitting here beachside as the rest of the skeletal crew slowly gathers to clamber back on board. The captain still holds the hand out, gathering the crew. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gathering.
I just waved to everybody from the boat. We're friends now. We're gonna go for a little ride.
See, everything's fine.
That's great.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I was snippy with you and I was uncalled for.
No. I was just.
You saved my life twice.
Well,
Thank you.
you're welcome. You have this thing here in this realm called guilt, and I really felt it. Sorry.
Do they not have that in the Fey realm?
Maybe I've just never really felt it before, but I feel it really strongly here for some reason. Sorry. Yeah, it sucks. Because you make a decision to do something, and then you feel bad in here.
There are consequences, yeah.
Consequences. Anyway, get on your wheel. Let's go.
Okay.
Can you swim?
I don't know. I have a propeller attachment. I'll use it as a motorboat.
I thought you held it.
Plus those little wooden flat feet. It'd be like flippers.
Sure. That's a good combo.
It's valid.
Grab the hole and the boots.
Steamboat.
You all manage to climb back on board as the crew begins to right itself, gather their materials, weapons recovered. The sniper that had been knocked to the ground and had its crossbow taken, its crossbow was retrieved by one of the other crew members as they clamber on board and hand it to her. And where they hand it to her, you can see that this female kind of smoldering skeleton holds some station within the crew. You can also, now that you're up close and personal, you can see that there's the blue flame flickering in one socket. The other is just dark and vacant.
The sniper, that is?
The sniper, yeah. The human one with the bush of black hair that was kind of had the shrill scream that you were combating with a while, begins to shout out commands to the rest of the crew. Gather up! We're shoving off! Begins to put their finger in the air as the captain kind of still looks at the blade and kind of makeshift belt loops it around the side and now casts both saber, the saber at one side and the massive sword at the other, which almost drags across the deck of the ship. Looks over and addresses the rest of you, kind of awaiting for you all to gather up towards the top of the deck, the poop deck, if you will, where it wants to address. So, who are you and where are you going?
Oh, well, you see, we're Bell's Hells. And we're sort of, We're like pirates ourselves, you know.
Right.
Yes, we've stolen crawlers and we've stolen airships. We were actually gifted an airship, but we
crashed the shit out of it.
Crashed it.
Directly into the face of one of our enemies.
Right in the face.
Yes. So, you know.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Captain Novos. This is my vessel. This.
And they address over to the kind of second in command.
This is First Mate Wilders.
Woders. Points to the smoldering skeleton.
That's our navigator, Cerelia.
And the first mate, Woders, speaks.
And this is the rest of our crew. Jamal, Odo, Peters, Bruda, Vandalo, the Witch Twins, Carmilla, Sanjay, and... Keith?
And the one skeleton back goes,
I've been with you for 100 years! It's Kyle!
Is that the little guy?
Yeah.
What kind of vibe or attention are we getting from the crew, by the way?
A bunch of, like, kind of slightly impatient skeletons are just kind of curled around. They're not aggressive at the moment. They seem to be very much tethered to the energy of the captain, and you get the sense that the captain is kind of the central point of power that tethers the entirety of this crew and the ship's existence. So they seem to almost be in an idle kind of holding pattern until the captain gives some sort of directive, or through the first mate insinuates an interest.
We're looking for passage across these waters beyond the Vermilion Reef to the island of Kalutha.
Be a wolf still?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't trust these motherfuckers. They're real stabby.
Kalutha. That can be done. Well, a deal is made. Where's the rest of it?
Oh. I thought you said we were going to deliver us first, and then you get your compass.
Blade first.
Oh, I thought he already gave you the blade.
And then compass after.
That's what you said.
Hey.
Pirate negotiations.
After we
After
get
we
there?
get there.
No.
Oh, after the blade.
Aye.
Oh, that's
That's
that's not fair. That's semantics.
You also know that I'm bound by my word.
Wait, how do I know that?
Kind of looks you up and down.
Maybe you haven't done the true research then. Well, you're welcome to step off the boat. I'll take both.
Research. Honestly, we didn't really do any research. We just heard about you from another woman and went like, that sounds great. And then...
You're bound by your word? Mystically? Magically?
But when a deal is made...
What would happen if you... Hi. What would happen if you break it?
I don't.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if for instance, you say you're gonna do something and then you don't do it, do you die more?
I don't.
The eyes kind of...
Do we...
Well, how do we...
I have pretty good insight. Am I...
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Do we think he's telling the truth?
He's telling the truth? Insight 21. I get a whisper. Someone else plug something.
Whiz, kids.
You guys, check out the Mortal Kombat one-shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, chapter 2, Candela.
Oh, yeah.
You can do all these cheese.
Matt's
It's pretty good.
mouth right next to your ear is so nice. It's so warm.
Like ASMR.
You get that every night?
Is this unlocking something?
Oh my god.
You like whispers?
Shiver my timbers.
New ASMR
Is this the
channel.
beginning of our throuple?
Wow, Sam's been rolling insight a lot this episode. Like,
Inside check. I don't need redheads.
Whoa.
God, Samuel.
I'll take that as a compliment to Q.
So, either I get the rest of the deal we made, and we're all on our way, or we'll leave you here and take what's ours anyway.
We can trust him. At least on this part.
Okay, well, I just want to say, I feel like you duped me a little bit with, like, trying to swap the order and sort of just saying words when clearly my interpretation was, like, I will give you a sword and then we'll get there and then you get the compass. But...
You just want him to note that you're upset?
Yes!
Okay.
Consider it a hard lesson about parlaying on the sea.
Feels more like a hard lesson just about, like, you, but that's fair. At least shake on it.
the bony fingers curl around your bony fingers. Cold, clammy flesh meets somewhat damp, frozen bone.
Bone on bone.
Kind of like holds there for a second. The
Marisha Ray story.
Bone on bone.
The rest of you hear like squeaking, almost like cold metal pushing against concrete.
No.
My eyes flare a little as well, just to meet it.
Give me my compass.
I pull them close to me. Fine. Jenny!
Okay.
Oh no.
I take out the compass. Wait, where's the white one? Where's my replica? What thanks? It's pretty good, don't you think? You sure you don't want?
The
validation.
The kind of dark, smoldering skeleton is walked up behind and like snatches the wooden one from your hand and goes, looking at it with the one like burning blue eye. And goes,
It's made quite well.
Thank you.
The craftsmanship is second to none.
Your first name?
I take it as a prize.
Excuse me?
Wait, whoa, that wasn't part of the
I didn't
deal.
sign it.
They're
so
pirates,
no.
that's
It's
what they do,
practically
y'all.
worthless.
We still parked, by the way?
at the moment, yeah, still parked.
How did you lose your compass?
Captain folds his arms.
We were known in these parts for being successful at our privateering business. The downside is you tend to make a few enemies. And when all your enemies become friends, sometimes it doesn't end well. But we decided maybe we weren't done. So here we are. And we've almost found them all.
What happens when you find them all?
I guess we'll find out.
What else are you missing? Treasure-wise.
The money's not too bad.
And you can see like your close up, like the bony grin of the captain. It looks like it's a pale gray bone, but upon closer glance, you can see that they're like platinum-coated teeth on the inside of this like blackened, kind of just old withered bone grin.
That's cool. It's
Nice.
a platinum grill. That's
Yeah,
sick.
basically.
Into it.
The money, not so much. But there are things that are personal to me. Items, keepsakes, trophies, and my navigation tools. I had quite a collection.
I agree. If you ever wanted to trade up in terms of craftsmanship, you could let me know.
Grabs it, and as he pulls it away from you, you can feel like this audible, like a sigh of joy across the entire crew and the captain. This.
Yep.
Yep. Sorry, I'm so fresh on my head.
We literally could have done this 20 minutes before without beating the entire crew into the fucking water 5 times. That's fine. It's fine.
It took me like 3 minutes to walk to the damn boat.
Welcome to the Crimson Abyss. Find what quarters aren't taken. You've got 3 days' travel to your island.
3 days on a ghost ship? Holy shit.
Is there, what guarantee do we have that y'all aren't going to attack us as soon as we make land?
My word.
Is there any, not for me, but is there any, like, food and water on this ship for my friends here?
Oh, yeah. We have a ghost chef with a bunch of ghost rolls and ghost mites. No, we don't have food. We're fucking dead.
We have stuff in the hull. We're all right. And whatever you're cooking.
I can bake a little, yeah.
We have some fish.
Oh, we can go fishing. Do you guys have fishing rods and bait?
No.
Nets, perhaps, or something to troll the. All right.
I think we could probably find a way to catch some fish.
Standing this close to him, can I use my hunter's bane to just get like a closer look at, like, besides the eyes, any areas that are like radiating any significance in his existence?
Sure. Go ahead and I'd say roll investigation or insight. Your choice.
I'll do investigation.
You'd have advantage on this because of your Hunter's Bane.
19.
19. Within what bit of the coat you can see, there's that fierce kind of burning blue light in each eye. Tends like the flare with points that he's making as he speaks. You see within the shadow of the chest, glancing inside, there's a dull blue glow in the rib cage. That kind of almost pulses, not like a heartbeat because it's too slow, but it looks like there's metal in there too. It looks like there is like almost like chains that are wrapped around this weird source of light within the chest.
Very cool.
And the ship itself appears to be like an old, ancient wooden ship. Is there anything unnatural about it?
So, the ship itself, the wood looks weathered. It looks like this boat would not be seaworthy. You can see holes in the hull. There is like an odd, pale, like moss and mold that's grown in places that kind of like seeps into every corner of where the wood meets metal. There's the damage that you dealt to the deck of the ship looks like it's repaired itself slightly, but even the repairs bring it to a state of just kind of decent disrepair. The sails themselves seem to just blow with the wind and don't help, but the ship seems to have a will and a thrust of its own. And as now you've made the deal, the ship begins to pull away from the island of Slaval, and you can see the mist that billows out in front of it, obscuring the path before you, and yet the one that was introduced to you as the navigator Cyrilia, the sniper with the one burning eye, has clambered back up to one of the crow's nests and produces what looks to be a spyglass, but seems to look into the mist like it has no obscuration. And as the ship begins to push in outwards to the ocean and take you on the first leg of your journey, the rest of the crew begins to go about their business back under deck. The captain stands looking over the edge, kind of taking the 7 of you in for a bit.
Not gonna lie. Maybe it'll be nice to have some new blood, or really even any blood, on the ship for a bit. Make friends, stay comfy. Nap if you want to.
Do you, would if we're gonna be here for a couple days, do you need any repairs on the ship? I mean, should we spruce this place up, make it look homey or colorful?
We like it how it is.
What will you get out of this? What, is that what you
We
said?
like it how it is.
Oh, how it is. Oh, okay.
You all aren't from around here, are you?
Is there anywhere?
It's so thick.
Is there anywhere? Yeah. Is there anywhere we're not supposed to go, or do we have free reign to walk the levels of the boat, Captain?
You can walk where you want on the level right below deck. My quarters are off limits.
Where are your quarters?
I
am
Already?
Calm down. I'm just getting the lay of the boat, lay of the land.
They're the only double doors on the ship.
Say again?
They're the only double doors on
They're
the
the only
ship.
double doors.
3 days of asking him what he said.
I know, over and over again.
We'll make it 2.
Pick it up.
Enunciation is largely about the tongue and lips,
Yeah.
and they're gone.
Yes.
Yep.
So he's just like, he's mostly just skeleton.
Yeah, in fact, most of the crew is pretty much straight skeletal with little shreds of like wispy dried skin in some places and hair that's kind of tattered and dangling.
When
Take yourself home to
That one.
when did you pass? Like for real?
Yeah. Decades ago. Who can keep count? It's been more fun since I've...
So you truly do love this life of undeath?
For now. You know, variety is the spice of life. And one day, maybe we'll get bored of it. Maybe by the time we find everything that's ours.
And now that you have your compass, where does it point to?
That wasn't that part of our deal.
Oh, what's wrong? You scared?
No, I'm just private.
I can't believe no one's actually said this. Do you know what the fuck is going on out there, by the way, with everywhere right now? Have you noticed any of the crazy fucking shit that's going on? Has it affected your shit, what's going on right now?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Holy shit.
Well, you mentioned that you're bound to the Strife Emperor?
Right.
Dad.
Yes, who is that? Is he a god?
Someone call him a god. He's, kind of a guiding persona in the Pantheon for those who like to, get what they want, take what they want.
Thematic.
Been a little distant lately.
Do we know who that is?
Yes.
Do we know? Do any of us know Strife Empire?
Make a religion check if you'd like.
How do I have a -1 to religion?
I mean, you just discovered it.
That's true.
Like a week ago.
Did you?
21.
15.
15.
It's fair.
Sharvember is definitely one of the betrayer gods in the Pantheon. They are largely a god of tyranny, of conquest. They would sit in the realm of lawful evil. They believe in structure through domination. Those that are in power are there because they deserve it or have earned it by showing their strength, and those who should be bent to, or made to kneel before them that's kind of the gist of it. You're uncertain what the detailed influence in this realm is. You have very little personal experience or knowledge of the Shattered Teeth, but you get the sense in the way he talks about the Strife Emperor, it's less about reverie and, worship, and more like,
if you go to pray to something in dark moments, let it be someone I can agree with.
Well, that might not be an issue for that long.
All the gods are a bit, under threat at the moment. I don't know if you've felt it.
Been a bit busy.
You bound to these waters around the islands?
No.
That's what you're gonna get out of all your objects, huh? Freedom?
Maybe.
What happens if your god disappears?
I don't know.
Well, that'll be an interesting day.
You know what we're good at is finding things. Got quite the nose on us, some of us do. So if you have any of these other missing items that, I don't know, are on land, we could be persuaded to perhaps sniff them out.
Not getting your sword back.
Fucking don't cut me off at the knees.
He's right. We're really good at finding stuff.
So am I. Obviously.
Well,
we
sort of helped.
We
and then
called
stuck
you.
it in the water.
We literally went like bloop to get
Right,
you
and I
there.
found you when you did. It was really fast. We were like right there.
Response time was incredible. Truly.
How'd you get here so fast?
It's part of the deal. So, yeah, I don't fully understand it, but we're not going to question it, so...
How many more pieces are left? Did you already cover this?
We didn't say a number.
He's private.
Oh, you're private.
There's been enough questions for a bit. Nice to meet you, Bill's House. Make yourselves comfortable. If it gets a bit chilly, sorry. It's just how it is here. Anyway, I'm gonna go below deck. Take some time to contemplate.
Yeah.
Pulls the blade out and looks at it for a bit.
I know. Let's talk.
Whoa! Whoa!
I think all of these were very good decisions.
Are you okay giving up that blade?
I mean, no?
Sorry,
Felt like we struck up a rapport.
Wait, what?
I just feel like we have struck up a rapport as a group, and so it was my duty to exchange something of great value for our shared goals.
Seemed like you really liked that sword.
Yes, it was yep.
And you're not feeling anything strange in your body after giving it up? Like you're not hurt psychically or?
I mean, I'm a little fucked up.
Oh, I can give you some healing.
I'm a little weak. It's a little chilly.
Okay.
I don't know if you wanted to cook up some
I assume short resting at this
pig.
Not at the moment. Some of them are looking out. Most of them are below deck, and there's like three, and the first mate and the navigator.
So captain's gone.
It's really still up there.
and
Captain's
they're
gone
just-
below deck. It's just the first mate and like three other crew members.
And
Like,
just to-
I'm sorry, with the captain gone, they're like about their duties. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a reminder, we also have the Reef Moss Balm. We have two of those. We have the Slick Shimmer Oil and the Vial of Cleansing Flame, which if you haven't looked at that, holy shit.
That's the one where it like gets rid of maladies or something.
Kind of, but you gotta fuck yourself up to get rid of it.
really cool.
It's pretty dumb.
And we
It's
have
a
these
cool item.
weird motherfucking boots.
Oh yeah, what did the boots do?
Other than go on your feet, I'm not sure.
I don't know that I can identify them.
We'll do them tomorrow.
No, I mean, I don't know that I can.
What do you mean?
Well,
You've always been able to do
I know, but there's 3 attunement slots. And I've got your staff attuned now.
Why? Just unattuned to it. You don't need it right now.
Okay, but what if we need to teleport somewhere or something?
In the next 3 days?
What if
We're not
all
gonna be
these
able to
pirates
teleport.
attack us? And
Well, shit's weird here in Shattered Teeth.
No.
I don't think we're gonna be able to teleport.
How long does it take to zero in? Like an hour?
I
or
guess
so?
I can just attune and attune.
We got nothing else to do on
Okay,
this
I'll,
boat.
I'll switch attunement and I will identify that thing.
Okay.
Oh, we've been waiting. What does it sound?
They're just boots of speed. Just boots of speed. Bonus action, click those boots. Liam knows this quite well.
They're not boots of haste.
No.
Oh, boots of speed. You can use the bonus action, click your boots together. If you do the boots, double your walking speed. And any creature that makes an opportunity attack against you has disadvantage. If you click your heels together again, you end this effect when the boots property has been used for 10 minutes. That's it for the day.
10 minutes, you can
That
double
needs
your
to
speed.
go to somebody that does not have a good distance.
It requires attunement.
I'm good.
I mean, Ashton needs to get up close and personal in battle, right?
Oh man.
I don't know if you saw that last fight. He was fucking hot Scott.
I know
all over
you're able to jump around.
With that, he would
We're
be
bamfing all over the
And
place.
sometimes there are terrible things I could do with that.
What about you? What about a speed wolf?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the thing. Chet's kind of limited.
I only got 35 feet.
That's fair. His
Can you,
legs are the shortest of all.
Misty Step or anything?
Nope.
What about you? You can fly and stuff, can't you?
Got our leap.
I can do anything I want. I have a 35 walking speed. I think
And Orm,
somebody
no,
else.
not you.
That life.
Yeah, he's fast.
He's fast.
I love my flea boots. I'm very partial to them.
I don't.
And I just lost my third by grass char.
Ashton.
I mean, don't give up.
Chetney.
3 days.
You guys
Figure that problem out.
rollies for it, arm wrestle?
Want to rollies for it?
Sure.
Oh shit! This is a high stakes rollies.
This is a high stake.
Best 2 out of 3? Or
Yeah, I
a
was
single
gonna
roll?
say,
Oh,
yeah,
2 out of 3.
Two out of three.
Two at the same time, or
2 out of 3.
No.
One single.
for
That's
draws.
yeah.
single?
To prolong pleasure.
15.
17.
Oh.
Second one.
One roll is
You die. What's the hammer mean?
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
What a dick! I love it.
All right.
I know what I beat.
Wowzer.
I know what I beat.
We find more.
I'll just sit over here with my walker.
Well, hey,
You're just bleeding everywhere because of the blood.
I know.
Chetney, do you want the Staff of Dark Odyssey? Then you can control our teleporting, and it also gives you Misty Step.
But don't you need like arcane shit to use it?
I don't know. It just says attunement by spellcaster. Are you a spellcaster?
Cast spell.
You can
He's not a spellcaster.
Not a spellcaster, though. I just have some touch stuff and minor illusion.
Oh my god, this is dark.
Thanks.
I am so sorry that I'm taking these.
I'm
If we
gonna
find
make
another
some
object.
rollerblades. It's gonna be awesome.
Wooden rollerblades?
This is mean. This is Vax mean.
Very
Yeah, no.
This poor little old man. You should help the poor.
Give me your hammer, Ashton.
I don't know what other. Actually, I'll tell you what other shit you got.
Well, yeah. What are you unattuning to now?
Nothing. I got a free
You
slot.
had a
you
free
both have
slot?
free slots?
Oh my god.
They both
Got
have
the
free
rod, but
slots.
that's not attunement.
What if you each wear one boot?
I like
And then you
So we
can
have to click them together.
And then you have to.
I'm good. I got a butcher's bib. I got a scythe, and I got a ring of don't die. I'm good.
A ring of don't die.
Yeah, temporal salvation.
Really?
Yeah, it's from my ex gave it to me.
Oh, I thought you were more of a gambling man. That surprises me.
Now we see what this thing does.
I was gonna say, if you, depending on what you wanted to unattune, we could have a conversation about this.
I mean, I have a scythe, the butcher's bib, or the ring of temporal salvation.
I'm gonna look these things up. We'll have a conversation.
Okay.
And as we have stated, we have 3 days, so maybe we can get your hair back.
What did you say? You stroked it out a little there.
No, she's speaking the same language as the cat.
Maybe we can get her hair back.
Put your lips back on, Lana. Put your lips back on.
And it's just about time that we had one.
Footsteps.
What time is it?
I'd say travel for a bit here. It's like probably. So you stayed overnight.
It's
It's
foggy.
like
We have no
mid-afternoon,
sun.
maybe.
Fog 30.
It's hard to tell,
Nothing
but
to
like
read.
you get the sense it's like somewhere in the early afternoon, maybe mid-afternoon.
Yeah, we stayed overnight. We talked to it. person and a toad.
And it doesn't feel like the marine layer or the haze isn't caused by the ship or interacting with the ship. It's just moving
It's
through the haze.
thicker around the ship.
So there's no way to tell where we are.
You're just at the whim of the ship with no concept of what direction you're going or what's nearby. You'll probably have maybe a 50 to 100 foot viewing radius around the ship.
Does it go all the way up? Like, is it above in the?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tall mist.
Peering over the side, remembering how fucking cold it was right by the ship. Is the water interacting strangely, or can we see any aquatic life, like under the breaks in the water or as the ship moves?
Yeah, as you kind of glance over, you can see in the water occasionally there's sea life that kind of look down, pours through. Though the sea life that's there, like, is avoiding the ship. Like, the few things you see are like curving away from it. It doesn't hold a lot of joy to those denizens of the ocean.
Let's go.
Cool. I love that noise.
So.
Oh, are you gonna make a deal? You look like you're about to make a deal.
What were you going to unattune?
Take your pick. I'm an open market.
Ring for the bib.
You want the ring?
Yeah, it's the only thing that
You got it.
vaguely interests me. That bib is so fucking ugly.
It really is. It's terrible.
It's just disgusting. I have nice clothes.
Ashton, I'm so touched.
Well, thanks to the ring, I can pull them off of your dead body eventually. So, it's just a loan.
Don't tell my bae.
Never.
Just gotta find you some wings now.
Big play.
Yeah, where's so Cerilia's still up in the crow's nest, right?
Yeah, but you can climb if you want to address them.
I may climb.
No, really?
If you're gonna go talk to the navigator, maybe get us a map or get look at their map and see if you can sort of remember.
We don't have a map.
Oh.
They're ghosts.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, in general, they have nothing. They want nothing. They need nothing. I mean, they're ghosts. I can't believe this is actually a real ship. I'm a little concerned that we're not falling through the floor. It is, isn't it?
Maybe this was one of the items he got back.
Ooh.
Does anyone want to look in the dark and scary inside?
We're gonna have to
Yeah,
at some point.
Kinda do.
We should go see where if there's
Well, we
any
gotta
empty
sleep
quarters.
somewhere, don't we?
Right. Gotta figure that out.
It's probably gonna be colder below deck. What do you think?
Only one way to find out.
Let's come on. Imogen, come with me. Okay.
All right. What are you doing?
Well,
Or doing anything?
I'm gonna go up the. I was trying to remember the name of the ring really quickly.
Ring of Temporal
Temporal.
Salvation.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go up the crow's
I'm gonna
nest.
get so much shit from Abria.
Yep.
You climb up the mast, past the tattered sails to the kind of the upper level where Cerilia is currently kind of perched and glancing over, seeming like lost in thought, and then hearing you approach, they quickly kind of like spyglass out, looking off in the distance, almost like not paying you any mind.
Hey. Or tap the eyes. How'd you get yours?
Carved out.
Lose a bet.
No, I was making a point.
Oh. Was the point made?
I don't need both to be the best navigator.
Point fucking made. Mine was a window. I don't think there was really much of a point. It's a very interesting window.
Looks like the window came with you.
Kinda did. You know, these things happen.
You make do with what you're given.
Yeah, I used to think that. And then one day, pretty recently, I realized that I hadn't been given really very much. And I thought about that, and I don't know, I got real angry. And I just don't know how to stop feeling that.
Anger's good.
It is.
It makes things happen.
And you watch as the little veins of smoldering light in between the bones kind of flare for a second, and embers almost like burn off. And you get the sense now at this close proximity, this is the skeleton of a fire genasi.
Yeah. This is all an anger trip, really. You ever feel robbed? Like you had a good thing and someone just took it from you?
This kind of looks down towards the ship for a second and then covers quickly.
I pretend I didn't see that.
Oh, interesting.
I had my first encounter with a god.
Like you.
Not really. Confirmed a lot of suspicions I had. Which is, I don't know. I used to think they just don't notice. And, you know, there's just a layer of us that drop below the radar, and maybe that's true, but I got one to notice. And it didn't like me. So, I'm considering not liking them right back.
Good. Fuck them.
Oh, I plan to. And we can. Things are changing out there. Even whatever creature that cursed this boat may not be long for this world. Red Moon. Something's gonna get released. No one knows what's gonna happen.
You see, when you mention the Red Moon, and the navigator kind of gets this odd turn of the skull, like it's putting pieces together.
Can anyone else see past this fog, or just you?
Just me.
So you're the only one who knows what the moon looks like right now.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
It's up there. You should look.
That's why I'm worried.
Wait, you can't see it right now?
No, I haven't seen it in weeks. I haven't said anything.
Things are changing. And no one knows which side of the coin is going to land at this point. So, if I were you, and I only say this because I really have an affinity for people who have fucked up their eyes, I'd think about what you have and what it's worth. And is it worth anything? And then, I don't know. From the feeling I get, you've been here a long time. I don't really know if you actually know what real anger is.
You don't know me.
No. But I know being fucking angry. I start heading down.
Okay.
Oh, learned a lot there.
For those of you going below deck, indeed, the temperature drops dramatically as you go below deck. Your breath was already visible below. You're immediately like, it's cold. You're going to want to bundle up if you have the means of doing so to sleep here with any sort of comfort. It feels like you're walking through a meat locker. But as you go below deck, the first thing that catches you is the sound of a violin.
It's so creepy. I love it.
And as you kind of pass into this kind of open area, you can see there are some bunks set out in kind of a common area space. And you can see one of the skeleton crew just kind of has a little fiddle that they're in the process of playing with. Just kind of a gentle, just kind of looking at it. It's a little off key, they're kind of tuning it as they go. You see some of them are kind of sitting around and having a conversation. There's a table in the corner where it looks like a few are playing some games of chance, and you can see on one of the bunks is just a pile of bones. like one of them just took a nap and went,
That's what we call it.
He rolled 100 on the D1.
Well, he went to sleep, so, you know.
Do you think we're gonna sleep down here or
It's really fucking cold.
up top where it's warmer?
Maybe we can. I mean, it doesn't seems like this boat can regenerate. Maybe we can still make a little fire.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if it's warmer in the hole by a few degrees.
It might be.
Interesting.
It's not a bad idea.
Interdimensional space.
Yes.
Really true.
Yep. Holes are warm.
God fucking damn.
Cozy. Comforting.
Dark.
Do the
Snug.
skeletons look like they're talking to each other at all? They're just kind of being a normal crew?
yeah, they're just being a normal crew. So they're having, I mean, once you walk in, like a few of them kind of look over and kind of watch as you enter. And some of them are quiet. Some of them kind of go back to playing their dice games at the table. Seem kind of like a normal crew. They're just a bunch of skeletons.
Weird.
In a frozen, space internally. Like they have lanterns that kind of hang and sway, but even the light within them is like a pale white light as opposed to like a warm flame.
Could I go over to one of them, just enjoy the music, and say, "Oh, you guys look like a tight-knit crew. What does the captain like? What are his passions?"
The fiddling stops. Most everyone kind of turns and looks to you in the silence. And one of them you saw was pointed out as Bruda, who you can see is kind of like a feminine skeleton in presentation with like a jet black scarf that's tied around the skull, and what looks to be like two gold rings that are embedded in the bone around where the nose would be. Kind of leans forward.
The captain is looking for his things. That's what he likes.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I just didn't know if I'd appreciate a thank you for the lift. But looking for his things.
He likes manners, yeah.
Manners?
Good manners.
Oh. Thank you for that information.
You're welcome.
Where are you all from? Because you have like a very thick, you all have the same
All over? Or?
kind of a...
They kind of look at each other, and another one of them leans forward.
We're a bit smattered around from Wildmount, and some of these islands we sort of came together as a crew over time, but yeah, well, some days it's hard to remember where we came from.
Oh.
What's the deal with the Witch Twins? What's their story?
You look over at the Witch Twins, and
Witch
Witch
twins.
The Witch Twin.
Wits.
Oh, Wits. I thought it was Witch.
Sorry,
Okay.
no, the Wits twins. There are these two halfling skeletons that are currently in the process. There are like two of the four at the gaming table that have like. You can look at the table and there's gold coins. There's piles of teeth. There's like wooden, like almost like shaved dowels with letters burned into them. There's just kind of a collection of like buttons, just whatever sort of random things could be used as ante for different games over and over and over again that don't really serve any monetary purpose beyond just going through the motions of what they did in life. But the two Witch Twins are these like nearly identical halfling skeletons that are both have one hand between the two of them of cards that kind of just are glancing over, kind of looking at the cards and then looking back and trying to listen in to the conversations and such.
Don't y'all ever get bored?
There's like a stagnant pause, and they all kind of look at each other. And there's like a resounding, unified, no.
Oh.
I mean, you're playing with buttons and pebbles. Seems a little unfair to not have at least a little coin. The captain doesn't share.
Now kind of look at each other. and they all start laughing at once. The first one that you were talking to, Bruda, goes,
Oh, the captain shares. The captain's very generous.
What does he share?
Whatever we take that's not part of his initial belongings.
Like buttons?
there's like almost like a frustrated kind of resignation to the response. Like an immediate kind of wave of disinterest comes over them.
Look, we're not used to having guests. So, I apologize if we're a little awkward.
No. This is very homey.
We're always a little awkward.
We don't mean to sound judgmental. I think this is great. You guys have a little life down here.
It's our first time on a ghost ship.
Yeah.
We've killed a lot of people.
Oh boy, yeah.
Hard to make friends.
Are there other ghost ships on the high seas or any natural enemies you might have?
Yeah, or do sea beasts attack you ever?
Because we will fuck them up. We will throw down.
Sea beasts don't bother us, and we've not met another ghost ship, though I've heard tales that they're out there. Maybe we could.
Another one said something as I was pointed out to Jamal earlier and goes,
I'd like to meet others, that'd be fun.
It must be so lonely.
Was that Kyle?
That's Jamal.
Oh, God.
Jamal or Schmal?
Jamal.
Jamal.
Jamal. Is that necessary?
Did you say Jamal or Schmal?
This is the Schmal skeleton. Snap out of it. All right.
Orm's inched his way over to the violinist. It's really good.
This is the skeleton who's introduced as Sanjay. Who has human or elven features, or perhaps half elven, hard to tell. But just a bleached white skull that you can see has etchings around where the features might be. It looks like beautiful, almost like a henna carve, like a carving into the skull in places that kind of decorate it, and has what looks to be like a piece of straw that kind of hangs out of the mouth, that kind of is bent in the middle and kind of hangs, and it's just kind of like tuning the violin.
Did you play when you were alive?
That's true.
Do you take requests?
I've never taken a request ever.
First time?
What are you requesting?
Have you ever heard of Scanlan Shorthalt?
Who hasn't heard of Scanlan Shorthalt?
I would take Beads of Love. If you know it.
I've never tried to play it on a violin, but I'll give it a shot.
He's wearing a Scanlan reunion tour t-shirt.
I didn't even notice.
Oh, you're that guy. What, the best character in the history of Critical Role?
He's got full motherfucker. Carved into his clavicle.
It takes a minute for Sanjay to get into it, but then it becomes this kind of just like gentle, airy, fun rendition it's kind of like Beads of Love. You can hear the melody in it, but it's also, it doesn't quite have the same energy from what you've experienced before, but it's not bad.
Ghost violin version of Beads of Love.
Lives up to the original. Yeah. It's funny because it's naughty.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to hear the lyrics sometime.
Is Kyle around?
Kyle is the one that was napping in a pile.
Kyle the pile.
He had a hard outing.
Yeah.
He was weary.
He just went to take a nap.
He got Gallagher to
That was
come.
a naturally occurring vicious mockery. It was just one shot.
I've been with you for 100 years.
He's the only one who killed somebody, so poor guy.
Oh, maybe you earned the nap.
Poor guy.
I'm just gonna float around and just see.
No, you're not going to steal Kyle.
No.
You can steal whatever you
Just
want.
one bone.
Just one
Just
bone.
one
Just
femur
steal whatever
bone.
you want.
This is what
I will
happens.
slowly
Just
crawl my
slowly
way
pick away at
downstairs.
them.
I know, just one.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna walk around and see if I can find the double doors. I'm not gonna go in. I just want to see the lay of the ship.
Okay. Yeah. So as soon as you head down from the deck, the first stairs descend and they switch back or lead down a hall. The switchback is where you first went that led into kind of this common area with like the cots and such, and then beneath that is kind of the deeper kind of storage hall, the cargo hall. But from the stairs that descend down, the hallway that goes straight leads to the double doors like 10 feet later. So you remember walking past them as you all first descended into this open area. So yeah, you know where they are.
All right. That's it. I just wanted to know where they were.
What? Is this where the violin music is coming from? Holy shit.
It's a party.
Who did this? The whole patterning. He's got the one with the...
Oh, you to the musician?
Holy shit, that's cool.
Thank you. That's Vendala. And points over at the game table, and there's one thicker skeleton that, based on the jaw and the brow, it looks to be orcish, half orcish. Just holds like a presence of strength and kind of an honorable majesty for a skeleton in the room, and kind of has like a hand of cards in one hand that's kind of just hanging off to the side, and the other is in the process of kind of counting quietly other people's hands, kind of in his own way, like kind of invested in the tactics of the current game of play.
Do they all have a blue glimmer of a sort in their sockets, or just some?
They do. It's very faint in most of the crew, brighter in the immediate kind of secondhand crew of Cerelia and Woders, and the captain is the most vibrant, like burning flame.
Do you all have cannons on this ship?
No cannons. There, even just the pistols that we have here were taken from recent ships. That's a fun recent discovery. Otherwise, we're just used to more of the classic ballista style assaults.
You've stolen a lot of stuff, I imagine, as you've been killing people. Yeah. Is there any stuff you're particularly proud of? Treasure?
Loot.
Items? Yeah. I mean, who else you gonna brag to? Impress us.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, you're feeling the.
Come on.
Oh, fuck it.
God damn it.
Persuasion? 12?
12.
Remembers?
The best thing about finding and keeping delightful things is not letting people know what you have.
Is that true?
Because then they can't try and take it from
know.
you.
Right. I don't steal.
I don't know. None of us take it, do that.
Actually, Fern's quite an adept pickpocket.
Okay, well, we're just gonna come out with it.
Well, I'm just saying,
Just say
if they're proud of their thieving, maybe a little friendly competition.
Oh, a thief
Oh, like a little game?
Yeah, maybe in the next 24 hours, maybe if she can swap something off of you, you would show us some of your booty.
They'll kind of look at each other a little strangely.
How would you even measure such a competition?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you'll know it when she shows you something that she's purloined from your person.
Well, our methods of larceny are a bit more upfront and brutal.
You don't think you have the skills to pick her pocket? She's just a sweet little deer person.
Maybe Odo.
And Bruto looks behind, and you can see in the far, far back corner is this like tall, thin skeleton who has a dark coat that's tattered just past the knees, and like a collar that's kind of flipped up a bit, and it's kind of just sitting there, and it's in the process of picking out what looks like seaweed that's kind of bunched into parts of the finger bones. And this is one of the crew, one of the back crew that was chasing you down towards the end that you fell into the hole.
We forgive.
Yodo?
Odo.
Odo.
Oh.
What was the orc skeleton's name?
Vendala.
That would be a Vendala.
Odo is a good pickpockety type person.
He is our best pilferer on the crew.
Sure, we could give it a go. We also, oh, well, you don't drink. I was gonna say we know a really good game called What the Fuck Is Up With That? And we play it when we drink, and it's fun, but...
We don't drink.
What do you...
Do you play rollies?
What's rolly?
It's where you take your dice
One of the best games
and you
ever.
roll them, and then you see who wins.
It's kind of like war.
Yeah.
It's really complicated.
It seems simple at first,
Yeah.
but the more you play it, the more the
It takes a moment
complexity
to learn
comes
and a
out.
lifetime to master.
You see a handful of the skeletons kind of lean in, intrigued.
Well, what's Rolly's from?
Just us.
We're game creators.
Stop it. Stop.
No! We have a game.
We have a publishing wing.
No, yes, Sam.
And that was the last anyone saw Bella's house. They all kind of, you can see at the table, the ones that are like playing cards, games of cards and dice are all kind of like starting to look over a bit.
Tell us more about this Rolly.
Here, do you need those 2 dice right there?
You see one of the twins kind of glances over.
You here.
I'll just telepathically bring it up.
They all kind of,
Telepathically. Telekinetically.
Telemarketing.
Tell it. Here, take one of your dice. I'll show you how it works.
Oh, the dice that they have on board here are D20s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Polyhedral is an Exandrian
I got a
keepsake.
couple extra. I tossed some wooden ones out there. Don't ask where those were.
They're just Ashley's,
Now-
Ashley's baby teeth dice.
We both roll, and whoever gets a higher one wins.
That's the
And then
that's the beginner level.
And then whoever wins.
Don't knock it. I think you need to play it to fully appreciate.
right.
Rollies.
Oh, I won. That was a 16. Now you have to tell me a secret.
Double or nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Getting it.
Said
They're
2
getting it.
secrets.
What'd you roll?
Where's the gambler?
3.
Isn't it exciting?
It's fun.
Triple or nothing.
And the skeleton's like, hold on, Rhoda. Like,
No, I'm getting this rules. I'm getting this Rolly.
You can do a variation
Telling
of
me
the
a
game.
secret. I won.
I was allergic to cats when I was alive.
I'm sorry about that. It must have been hard.
Ask him if he was allergic to ghost cats.
We stop talking.
Now roll.
Use your mind powers to throw the game.
3.
Oh,
I win. Rollies.
Good job.
Tell me your secrets.
One time, when I was little, I saw a bug. It was crawling up a set of stairs. And it was... I'm dating the dead one over there.
Roll.
You now see across the table, like
Mainline
other ones are like, the crew members are putting their cards down a bit and like starting to look for other dice and like going.
Question: did 20 dead sailors just go?
It took a minute for the eye lines to connect.
Does that mean Vendala is starting to
Vendala's looking a little frustrated. Vendala's looking frustrated that people are starting to pull away from the game that they were in the process of playing.
I'm just gonna walk by around the table to sit down and have a conversation. While I'm walking, I just want to lightly scan the twins' cards.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
No.
No.
No. 5.
You see nothing.
Yeah, no.
As soon as you start passing by, they both.
Do we get an idea of what they were playing? Do we recognize the game?
You recognize, because there were 2 different games going on. One you didn't recognize, and one you did. Last you saw a game like this, at least, it was Fork at the Storm, which you played at EOS, in the casino there. Though less fancy presentation.
Which one was that one?
That was the one where you picked the dice.
Oh my god.
Are we gonna be stuck doing this?
3 days of rollies.
Rollies.
5-year-old how to play the game.
4.
Whoa! This is a double rollie. This is a huge.
What happens?
That ends the game for the day. That actually ends the game for the day.
No! What happens when they're the same?
Then you have to find a new partner. That's the part of the rules.
You!
Oh my god.
As
created an
the gambling chaos begins to take root, not even a few hours into your multi-day journey, the beginnings of
After this many years, they would have come up with that game themselves.
It's a great game.
bonding comes in strange ways, but we'll see where it goes from here as we'll pull back on the ghost ship as it pushes into the mists, heading towards what you hope is the destination you requested. And that's where we'll finish tonight's episode. Pick up there next time.
Oh my god.
No, again.
What
happened?
What happened? The funny thing about being a ghost crew, they don't socialize a lot, and they just get used to repetition. They don't really learn new things very often, and so you are a breath of fresh air to a bunch of undead murderers.
I love them all.
And you got days of travel ahead. So we'll see where that takes us.
So far, the Shattered Teeth is the greatest.
It
place
really
in ever.
Let's just stay here.
Campaign 4, Shattered Teeth
There.
only.
Maybe.
You have to go back and disassemble the key. No, no. We're getting out here.
Just for that, gods are dead. Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. We love you very much. And is it Thursday?
Yay!